tripods behind me are part of an Axial Acoustic Array. And so that's an array of acoustic devices that are going to be set up on the perimeter and in the central caldera of Axial Seamount, the most active submarine volcano off of our coast. Each of these units has its own set of sensors, and they also can acoustically talk to one another in order to detect ranges across horizontal ranges from one to the other one. This is interesting at Axial Seamount because the Axial Seamount is a spreading center, so the seafloor is moving apart. And at the same time, the magma chamber under the volcano inflates, and then of course it deflates during an eruption. So our hope is that this horizontal acoustic ranging will help us to understand better the motion of the seafloor. Each Fetch unit, so these are called Sonardyne Fetch. Sonardyne is the company that makes them, and the Fetch is the name of the instruments. Each one of them has a pressure sensor, a temperature sensor, an inclinometer, and a sound velocity sensor in addition to their acoustic ranging. They're going to be placed, they're going to be spread apart 3 kilometers across the caldera, or the farthest apart, and then there'll be 2 central caldera, so those will be about 1.5 kilometers from each of the edge units. That's one of the things that excites me about this project is that hopefully in the future we'll be able to bring autonomous vehicles down to the caldera. So there's already been a lot of autonomous vehicle work on the caldera. These would provide a way to acoustically navigate those systems, as well as provide a kind of a home base potentially for a resident AUV. So one of the things we hope to do is use the power of the cable to be able to charge and recharge the batteries of an AUV, like an electric vehicle. They are in fact electric vehicles. So they would come recharge on the cable and then go out and do surveys around the caldera up in the water column. And these devices would help them to navigate and would be able to pass on communications to and from the AUVs. Deploy them underneath ROPOS, the ROV, so they'll be suspended by the belly winch of ROPOS. So we've done some careful measurements, and we think that we have clearance over the rail. We've got about 14 inches of clearance over the side of the boat. So we expect to be able to just send them over the rail under the ROV. And they are quite heavy. They're about just under 500 pounds in water. So yeah, it'll be fun getting them to the bottom and getting them placed. Yeah. There was a plan to galvanize them, that fell through, so they got this snazzy paint job, and I think they look beautiful. So.